ما فراتر از یک صنف درسی به آموزش ادامه می دهیم. برای آموزش بیشتر چینل ما را سابسکرایب نموده و با دوستانتان شریک نمایید.
Hello everyone, once again we are here to cooperate you with the learning English. Welcome back to Dr. Ahmad Afzali learning channel. So today we are talking about a very important lesson, and we are talking about the foundation of English language and exactly how should we improve our English language. So first of all, I want to tell you something about the base of learning English. In my point of view, if you want to learn English, basically you need to learn some grammatical points. So first of all, let's talk about language. So as a matter of fact, language is exactly something that has many different definitions among many different people. So in my point of view, language is a medium for improvement, as I think, and this is, I think it's very important to know. Why is it like that? So from the beginning up to now, the people have, for example, improved for many different mediums and in many different sections. For example, if we have, if we have a look to improvement of the science, the people who had knowledge, they have traveled from one country to another country, or some people they have traveled from one country to another country for many different other purposes, but during their trips they learned some important skills. So the only reason that that person could get the knowledge from that region was the language, and they exactly talked with the people and they understood the skill, and they could somehow transform or somehow they transfer the data or information to their own country. So language can be a medium for improvement. So some other people say that language is a medium for communication. We are communicating with people, and this is really important. So this language can be in many different forms. So some languages are the language that it is just dealing with science. There are some signs. For example, if I draw this sign, for example, in case of in some places it's written like this, so the drivers, or exactly it's a sign that tells us to stop. Or in some places we have this sign. Suppose that this is a cigarette, and we have, for example, maybe one cross, or we have, for example, a cross over that, and we understand that no smoking. So exactly there is nothing written, but we understand that in here smoking is forbidden. So this is exactly, this sign could tell us what to do. So خب دوستای عزیز، در رابطه با زبان صحبت می‌کردیم و زبان طوری که صحبت کردم یکی از اهداف اساسی بخش زبانی است که یک وسیله پیشرفت است و به خاطر اینکه ما پیشرفت بکنیم نیاز داریم زبان یاد بگیریم. به هر اندازه که ما زبان‌های متفاوت را یاد میگیریم به همان اندازه دایره اطلاعات خود را ما میتونیم گسترش بدیم و به این معنی است که اگر ما یک زبان یاد داشته باشیم یک نفر هستیم و اگر دو زبان یاد داشته باشیم دو نفر. به هر اندازه که زبان‌های متفاوت بلد باشیم به این معنی است که ما کمیونیکیشن یا ارتباط برقرار کرده میتونیم با افراد متفاوت دنیا. خب گفتیم یک تعریف دیگه از زبان میتونه باشه که زبان عبارت از وسیله ارتباط برقرار کردن است. ما ارتباط برقرار میکنیم یا کمیونیکیشن برقرار میکنیم با زبان، و فراگیری زبان یکی از چیزهای بسیار مهم در زندگی ما شما هست از ابتدا تا حالا. خب گفتیم زبان اشکال متفاوتی میتونه داشته باشه. مثلا زبانی که اشاره است فقط با یک سلسله سمبل های ما سر کار داریم که سمبل ها برای ما یک معنا را میرسانه، در واقع صوتی وجود نداره ولی ساینس یا علائم است که مفهوم برای ما میرسانه و همین رساندن مفهوم خودش در واقع یک زبان است. خب حالا میایم در رابطه با زبان انگلیسی صحبت میکنیم که زبان انگلیسی در واقع اگر میخوایم زبان انگلیسی ما پیشرفت بکنه ما نیاز داریم که بیس زبان را یاد بگیریم که بیس زبان در هر زبان یک چیزی به نام دستور زبان وجود داره یا گرامر. Okay, now we are talking about the grammar, what exactly grammar is. So first of all, I want to tell you that what grammar is, and when some students hear grammar, they feel really disgusted and they think that grammar, oh my god. They think that just grammar is like a monster, but grammar is not a monster. Exactly, grammar is something that if you are instructed well, if you have, for example, a great instructor, grammar is really sweet and you can learn grammar very easily. So that is why in this channel also our main purpose is to exactly put a cross mark on this idea that grammar is a monster. Grammar is not a monster. Grammar is exactly very interesting, depends on how the instructor is teaching. So now grammar has many different definitions by many different people, so we can say that grammar is the scientific structure of a language. Scientific structure of a language, it means that this is how we put words together to convey a meaning. We are putting sentences together to convey a meaning. So grammar is exactly the relationship between the words. So it's a set of rules. Grammar is exactly a set of rules. By these rules we can exactly write correctly and speak correctly. These two things are very important. So now let's talk about the smallest unit of English language, which is letter. We should talk about letter. So you may think that letter is something that you're writing for a person. Yeah, that's true. But exactly this letter is the smallest unit of a language, and this letter is exactly defined like it is a standard. It is a standard symbol. What is letter? It is a standard symbol which has a special sound. It has a special sound. So we can say that letter is a standard symbol with a special sound. Suppose we're going to talk about, for example, letter B, for example. Letter B is a symbol, and this symbol represents B, and we cannot write B like this because it is a standard. Or we write B like this, for example. Or anyhow, we cannot change the form of B, or exactly the symbol of B. We cannot write like this. We cannot say that this is B. This cannot be B because it is not the standard symbol for B. And it has a special sound. The special sound, it means that the letter has a special sound. For example, the sound of B in Dari language, it represents B. And from this definition we understand that exactly the letters are the building block of the English language. So now let's classify our letters. So I'm going to erase this. So the letters are classified exactly from two viewpoints. From how many viewpoints? From two viewpoints. Let me draw. My drawing is also not good somehow. Suppose that we are gonna look to the letters from two views. The first view, we are just looking to the letters according to the writing, and according to the sound it makes, or pronunciation. Pronunciation. So according to writing and according to pronunciation. So letters are exactly written according to writing. For example, we divide it to small letters and capital letters. In some places you see that the small letter, it is called the lowercase, and capital letters are called the uppercase. And in case of pronunciation, we are dividing the letters into three categories. We divide it to the vowel letters, semi-vowel letters, and consonant letters. So now let's talk about the capital letters. Capital letters are those letters that they are written bold. They are written bold, and exactly from A up to Z, they are written in three upper lines of four lines, notebook. So as you know better, in English language we have specific or special types of notebooks that from A up to Z we write all of them in 3 upper lines. And small letters are those that exactly they are divided into 3 categories. They are written somehow some of them are written in 3 upper lines, some of them are written in 2 middle lines, and some of them are written in 3 lower lines. Okay, if I just go to details, for example, we have some letters that they are written on 3 upper lines. What are they? They are, for example, like B, like D, like L, like K, like F, like T, and one more H. So we have 7 letters. That these 7 letters are only written in 3 upper lines, and we have about 14 letters that they are written in the middle lines, and we have 5 letters that they are written in 5 lower lines. They are like G, Y, Q, P, and J. These 5 letters are written in 3 lower lines. So I think it's not necessary that I should write those 14 letters that they are written in the middle lines. خب دوستای عزیز، قسمی که گفتم در واقع حروف از نظر تقسیم بندی ما از 2 دیدگاه حروف را تقسیم بندی میکنیم، یک از دیدگاه نوشتار و یک از دیدگاه تلفظ. از دیدگاه نوشتار ما به 2 کاتگوری تقسیم میکنیم: حروف خرد و حروف بزرگ. حروف بزرگ گفتیم از ا تا زی همگیشان در 3 خط بالایی نوشته میشه و حروف کوچک در واقع در 3 پوزیشن نوشته میشه که در 3 خط بالایی، 2 خط وسطی و 3 خط پایانی که 7 حرف ما در 3 خط بالایی نوشته میشه: B, D, L, K, F, T و H و 14 حرف ما در 2 خط وسط و 5 حرف ما در 3 خط پایینی نوشته میشه. Well, in case of pronunciation, we have a division of 3 things: the vowel letters, semi-vowel letters, and consonant letters. Okay, the vowel letters are exactly those letters that they are creating sound in a word, so we will discuss about it. Semi-vowel letters and consonant letters. So now I'm going to talk in details with some more information about that. So okay, the vowel letters are somehow there is a controversy. In some books it's written that there are 5. In some books it's written that there are somehow 7 vowel letters. So exactly we have 5 vowel letters. They are somehow, you know this. This is O, A, I, E, and U. So this is somehow a kind of, it's going to give you a better idea about the vowel letters. So we have 5 vowel letters. They are A, E, I, O, and U. So now there is a question in your mind that why do we call the vowel letters vowel? Okay, the main thing that we have to remember is this, that the vowel letters are those letters that when we pronounce them in our sound system there is no obstacle, there is no blockage. For example, if I tell you the letter O, if I say O from beginning, I mean in the morning up to evening, if I say O, then I can say that and there is no blockage. For example, if I say O, if I say A, there is no blockage exactly in my sound system. So, خب دوستان عزیز، حروف صدادار حروفی هستند که زمانی که ما اونا رو تلفظ میکنیم در سیستم صوتی ما بندش به وجود نمی آید و اگر ما از صبح تا هر قدری که بخوایم مثلا نمی حرف را بگوییم هیچ گونه بندشی در سیستم صوتی ما به وجود نمی آید. به طور مثال طوری که برش ما گفتم، اگر ما حرف او را هر قدر طولانی بگوییم کدام بندشی به وجود نمی آید. مثلا اگر بگوییم او ای، اصلا بندشی به وجود نمی آید. و یک موضوع دیگه ای که از حروف صدادار در واقع باعث از این میشه که ما بتونیم یک حرف را بخوانیم، چون بدون حروف صدادار ما نمیتونیم یک کلمه را بخوانیم. خب به طور مثال اگر ما داشته باشیم کلمه بوک را، در اینجا اگر ما بخوایم که بوک بگوییم، اگر همین حروف واول وجود نداشته باشه در واقع ما اصلا نمیتونیم دهن خود را باز کنیم، به خاطر که حرف بی زمانی که ما ادا میکنیم لبهای ما هم چسبیده است، یعنی obstacle وجود داره، یعنی اینکه یک مانع وجود داره و چیزی که باعث برطرف شدن از این مانع میشه در واقع حرف او است و حرف او باعث میشه که ما دهن خود را باز بکنیم و شوه بوک. و اگر بر فرضی که او نباشه ما هر قدر زور بزنیم که نمیشه دیگه. اوکی. خب حالا میایم در رابطه با سیمی واول لتر صحبت میکنیم یا حروف نیمه صدادار. در زبان انگلیسی ما دو حرف نیمه صدادار داریم که W و Y است. خب حرف نیمه صدادار اگر تعریف کنیم، حرف نیمه صدادار حرفی است که نه کاملا سیستم صوتی ما کاملا بازه و نه کاملا بسته است. Okay, a semi-vowel letter is exactly a letter that when we pronounce them, our sound system is not completely closed or completely open. It is in the middle. For example, if I tell you an example of the window, okay, in here, in the word window, we have W at the beginning. So if I say the word window, and here you see that if I say wa, exactly my sound system is not open like as it was in O. It is not like that. It is somehow semi-open, and it's not completely closed like B. If I say, for example, instead of window I say bendo or vendo, and here we have blockage. That's why W is in the middle. W is in the middle. Same is the case with the Y. For example, if I say the word yellow, in here you notice that the letter Y is exactly like yeah. When I say yeah, in here it's not like this, that if I say like, it's not like E or A, it means my sound system is not completely open. I can't say a low, or it's not similar to G. And here when we see G, at that time our sound system is completely closed. So it is in the middle. It is yeah, yeah. It means my tongue is going to somehow slightly going to touch my palm. So by the way, we have around two semi-vowel letters. خب دوستا ما دو حرف نیمه صدادار داریم که W و Y است و زمان ما اینا رو تلفظ میکنیم سیستم صوتی ما دقیقا مثل واول نیست که کاملا باز باشه و یا دقیقا مثل حروف بی صدا نیست که کاملا بسته باشه. خب در بحث حروف از نظر تلفظ ما دو بخش خلاص کردیم. حالا میایم در رابطه با حروف بی صدا. Okay, the consonant letters. Consonant letters in Dari language we say besada or hurufe besada. Consonant letters are those letters that when we pronounce them our sound system is completely closed. It means it's not like vowel letters that if we could produce any longer sound we could do it, but in here it's not possible. So we have around 19 consonant letters. That these consonant letters we will discuss one by one. So the first consonant letter is the letter B. So in here, as I have told you that you should learn alphabet really basically. If you don't really understand the alphabet, then you will have lots of problem in reading, pronunciation of the words, and it's really important. So the letter B in Dari language stands for letter B, okay, and it produces the sound B. It produces the sound what? B. So letter B, now we should understand at what time letter B is silent. It's very important. So B is silent when it is after M. When we use B after M, it is silent. We do not read it. Like we have the word come. It's not comb. It is come. Or we have the word nam. It is not namb, it is nam. Okay? So kam in Dari language it means shona, and nam it means when you have lack of feeling or behis budan. Megim nam. So letter B is silent after M And another thing that B is silent, it is before T. Like for example, we have the word doubt. It is not doubt. In here, B is silent before T. B is always silent before what? Before T. Okay, so this is doubt. Or for example, we have another word that is debt, and doubt. In their language, so doubt it means شک داشتن, and debt it means قرض. It is not debit and it is not doubt. خب دوستان، حرف B نماینگر یا بیانگر صدای ب در زبان فارسی است و در دو زمان ما حرف B را می نویسیم ولی نمی خوانیم. بعد از حرف M و قبل از حرف T ما حرف B را نمی خوانیم. خب فکر میکنم که از گنجایش ویدیوی ما یکمی طولانی تر شده. ادامه بحث را در ویدیوی بعدی ادامه میدیم. Thanks for watching. Thank you.